Hey up and welcome to Callums Corner. Right, this is a urgent video. I think I've got to make it. It's my lunch break at the moment, but it's too important. I need to speak out about what's going on in this country at the moment. I've seen stuff over the last couple of days, we all have. It's left me feeling deeply sad, and after the events that I personally experienced last night, worried about the future of this country. So I was sad anyway. I'll be honest, last night I wasn't in the best mood. I had a very hoarse voice. I'd almost lost my voice from shouting at a Wi-Fi provider. I won't name them at this point, but promises were made and they've not been fulfilled. I quite rightly lost my head, and they now have 24 hours to fulfill the promises that were made. But I wasn't in the best of moods, and I decided to cheer myself up. Try at least. Decided to go get myself a KFC, which involves a fairly lengthy bus journey over to Lake, which isn't the nicest of places anyway, but I thought it'd be worth it for a KFC. I haven't had one for ages. Ordered, which was a ridiculous experience, like ridiculously long. Why is it so difficult in KFC on those stupid screens? And I went for a toasted twister box meal because I was eating in. I haven't had a twister box meal for ages. I used to love toasted twister. Eventually it turned up, and it was an emotional roller coaster. Everything just came crashing down, basically. They used to arrive years ago, wrapped in a lovely foil, thick as you like. You could barely get your hand around it. Lovely, full of food, full of meat, gorgeous. It's arrived in a turgid little box which you can barely get it out of. It's all bendy and stuff by the time you've got it out. The first 3 inches, at least, had nothing in. Just an empty promise. It was like a condom containing a disappointingly droopy penis. There was nothing there. It was just empty. Just ripped that off, got down to the proper meat of it, and it was ridiculous. It was turgid. Less meat than a ladyboy's todger. Salad, whereas you used to have so much that I'd have to pick out bits of tomato and stuff. There was just some ridiculous little chopped up purple stuff. Beetroot, I'm assuming, or purple cabbage, that's it. Nothing else. Used to be that you'd eat it, you'd munch your way down, and by the time you got to the bottom, the lovely ranch mayonnaise, slightly spicy, would literally be dripping out of the bottom. You'd be getting messy and stuff. You'd need napkins. There was barely a drizzle in there. It looked like the discharge from some dirty knickers. It was disgusting. And it had cost me nearly a tenner. Nearly £10 for this KFC. I could probably have counted the chips on my fingers and toes as well. It was stark. No wonder people are rioting out on the streets. This used to cost less than £5 and you'd get twice as much. No wonder the country's in the state it is. People aren't stupid. They see it. They see the bloody prices going up. They see that their shopping costs twice as much, that you can't get a doctor's appointment, that their kids can barely get into a school. Everyone sees it. But unfortunately, they turn on each other. Everyone's turning on each other rather than holding the ruling classes responsible. Someone needs to be asking these questions. Someone needs to be pressurising them. We can't turn on each other. There's millions of us out there. Loads of us, which is normal people, normal men, who just, we're not stupid, but no one's doing anything. No one's saying anything. And I've got to take some responsibility. I've taken my eye off the ball the last few years. I've been dealing with my own personal stuff. It doesn't particularly surprise me that the world has descended into this. I've long predicted it, but it's time that we stand up and fight. It's starting now. I've recently publicised my plans to start a penis club. It's a club for people who possess penises and who are going to use them and act responsibly with their penises. Now, the last thing I want to do is politicise penises. I don't think we should be making penises political. It's almost the opposite of what I want to do. But I think it is. I think we're going to have to stand against it, all of us who have got penises. People who have got penises have done amazing things in the past, and we can do it again. It's time for us to band together and end this now. I'm going to get on Twitter and see if I can find someone to help me with the badges. Yeah, watch this space and watch out for yourselves as well.